Yeah, what's good, people? Day 2 of wing. Oh no, I need to hype myself up. 1, 2. Yo, what's good, people? Hitting you straight with the time lapse because we've got so much to do in so little time. As time goes on, there's gonna be a lot of time lapses just for stuff like this. So any bodywork restoration, sanding down and whatnot over the next few videos, and you'll see why. Obviously, SantaPod is soon approaching, and we've only got a few weeks left. And when this video drops, we're gonna be less than 2 weeks away from SantaPod. We've pretty much done the best we can. It's in an awkward spot. I'm happy with it. Worst case scenario, just get another set of wings. But we managed to get this down almost with bare metal, basically. Almost. Obviously, there's holes in it. We're going to be primering this up soon. Yeah, unfortunately, there's like, you know, little holes here and there. But we'll make do with what we got. Isn't that right, y'all, Daniel?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, probably going to prime it up in a sec. So stay tuned. We also sorted out this a little bit because there was a little bit of rust here. But other than that, that's pretty much ready to go. We're going to use some like chemical and stuff to obviously treat this, and then I need to work out what we're going to do with this because if I cut that, that's going through and we need this. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, what's good, people? Day 2 of wing. Oh no, I need to hype myself up. 1, 2. Oh yeah. Big list. Alright, what's good, people? Day 2, getting back with the wings. This one, by far, way better than the last one. However, we have some panel beating to do after as well. But majority of this is fine. It's just this little bit here. And I'll unbolt this and get to work on this because, yeah, we need to get it done.
What happened yesterday, huh? What happened yesterday?
What happened yesterday?
What did you do?
Might have got a little 1-2 spark in my eye,
Yeah.
and it's praying me out. So now,
Safety first.
safety first, boys. Safety first, boys and girls. We've got the respirators and we've got the cheap masks. But the cheap mask is better than no mask. And I don't know how much rust repair and shit I'm gonna be doing because apart from the wings, it's pretty mint. So yeah, we're gonna see what we could do. And what was it? Yeah, little bit body filler as well. So see what we could do. Anyway, I'll probably switch it to a time lapse and yeah, watch progress. Yeah, remember, people, safety first. Safety first. Safety first. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you lot, I'm actually surprised at how difficult this bodywork side of things is, and now I fully understand why bodywork is so expensive when it comes to cars. Like, obviously this is my first time doing this, and obviously my boys know a bit about this, but they haven't even done too much of this themselves, so we're literally learning as we go along. But it's all good. Obviously you live and learn, and if you apply yourself, you can get shit done. I ain't gonna lie, I'm very stubborn, and I will get shit done. Anyone can do it as well. You set your mind to it, you can get it done. Alright, about 15 minutes in. That's the progress so far. Just need to sort out a little bit more on this, and then obviously beat the panels. But it started raining, so yeah, that's where we're at right now. Let's see what I can do about this and try and clean this up. But yeah, stay tuned. I think we're gonna leave it because it's actually pretty clean and it's better than yesterday. So, I mean, yeah. I got done dirty by the goggles, yeah, but safety first, you know what I'm saying? Someone else took their goggles off for literally 3.1 seconds and...
Got on your eye, oh no.
Always the way, innit? But yeah, I know probably... This one doesn't really need filling, I don't think, but the other one does. So I'll get back to you lot once I decide what to do next. I've been chopping some bits out of Sea Dog's camper.
LT4.
The old T4. Dealing with a slight rust issue. Nothing major though, don't worry, nothing too serious. Nothing we can't fix. Alright. And yeah, we're trying to beat these panels. It's not terrible, yeah? It's definitely savable. It's just in awkward places. We don't really have the hammers for it right now.
Yeah, we need the panel beating hammers to
but
do it properly.
if you would like to do the honours of flipping it.
Oh no, it's on camera, oh no.
It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible.
It's a bit better than what it was.
Obviously, you need to sand down a little bit of this side, but
Maybe a little bit of filler on it might not hurt.
it's alright. It's alright. We
filler
could do
just to
something. That's the thing, mate. We could do
Pin that
something
down
about
a
it.
little bit. At least it ain't got the big dent there anymore that was caved in.
Yeah.
That's got to come out a little bit, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Better than it was.
100%. Alright, fill it on.
We'll try. I'll fill up.
Now, onto the body filler section. I'm not going to lie, this bit was probably the easiest part of this, because obviously you just whip up a quick mix of whatever it contains, the chemicals and whatnot, and it smells well strong, by the way, so I would always advise wearing a mask when you're mixing that. And wear gloves too, that shit's sticky. But the filler's pretty straightforward. You mix it up like you mix cement, paste it on wherever you need to use it, wait till it sets, it's like 15-20 minutes in between, and then just sand it down, and then keep applying until you get that nice smooth finish. Again, this is my first time using body filler, and I'm not going to lie, anyone can do it. You just got to give it a go, give it your best shot, and then learn as you go along. That's the best way to do anything in life. Just attempt it, find out where you went wrong, hit it again. Alright, so I'm gonna let this dry. Yeah, I'll see what happens. We'll sand it down after. So applying the body filler was the easiest part, then obviously sanding it down is where it gets a bit tricky. Obviously you want it to match the lines and the natural curvature of the body panels that you're working on, so you have to be quite delicate with this, but equally it's only filler, you can easily sand it down, put some more filler on. It's a very repeatable process until you get it done, and sometimes it'll take more tries than others, but if you want to get a good finish, you just keep going at it. Update. Smooth, kind of. Gonna filler it from the front now. And I'm gonna leave that side. Right, it's time to sort this side out now. Something else I'm just gonna mention now quickly. I was using cheap sandpaper and it wasn't even like metal sandpaper. So if I could do it with wood sandpaper, and if you guys get the proper materials, you're gonna be able to smash this out no problem. I was using, I think it was either 80 or 60 grit. You're just trying to work at it bit by bit just to get that smooth finish on it. Obviously, because this is on the inside panel, it didn't really matter too much. This was mainly just to obviously hold the structure of the body and whatnot. Obviously, it's not a structural panel that I'm working on, so I wasn't too worried about it. This is purely just to get a bit of strength behind that rust spot, and obviously because we'll be wrapping it, I just want to get it as smooth as possible and ready to fit on the car in time for the wrap. Now the inner side of the wing was to a level we were happy with. We started filler in the front. Obviously this is a bit more delicate because this is the side that's going to be on show. Even though that we're going to be wrapping it, obviously we need to get a nice smooth finish because the wrap will bring out everything. The good bits, the bad bits, any imperfections will show on the wrap. You want the best base to wrap. Alright, what's good people? So, I've got a fuel filter today, good old Bosch, we're banging that in, and maybe some more wing prep. Not too sure though, because it's raining, and I'm not really trying to do the whole fucking primer outside if it's going to get wet. So, definitely going to do the fuel filter today, see what we can do, see if the weather holds out. Update, start pissing it down. I literally just put the jack out and got the axle stand ready, and it's just like fucking lashing it. So I'm gonna hold tight for a sec. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll just have to wait. Best case scenario, it clears off and we just get it out of the way. If not, tomorrow. Half hour later, scrolling through forums and that whilst I was waiting, it seems to have cleared up. It's light, but I need to get this shit done. I ain't waiting any longer, so wish me luck. Yeah, ironically enough, as soon as I started pulling stuff out the boot, the rain started getting a bit heavier, but I wasn't going to stop. I've been sat there for a good half hour, 45 minutes. I was not going to let the rain stop me from doing this fuel filter. I started this on my own. I just thought, oh, it'll be pretty straightforward. Obviously, looked at a video online. It's pretty straightforward. It's literally one bolt and pull out 2 pipes. It can't be that difficult. Obviously, safety first. I want to make sure the jack's set up properly. And it's a bit of an old jack, so I thought I'd lock it in first gear, roll it forward a little bit. That's why you see me start and stop at the start. Alright, so car's jacked up, ready to go. I'll show you like now quick. So the fuel pump, sorry, the fuel filter. Check out the floor real quick. Nice healthy backlick. It's literally right there. So what I'm gonna do is
unbolt that. I think it's this. It's looking a bit rusty, but it should be alright. Fingers crossed. And there's also this has actually been done. So by the looks of it, it's just one pipe in, one pipe out. Fingers crossed. See what happens. So had to hammer a bolt on. Very rusty. And oh, look at that! Bang, gone, stuck on a socket. But it's cool. See what we could do. I have some good news though. Even though the bolt snapped, right? Yep, that bolt right here snapped. If we look right up there, fucking just broke off. So kind of lucky. This bracket is now loose. So I guess we can move this to the side, slide it off. Should have probably got another bracket, but I did not realise how fucking mash up this was. So I guess we're just gonna have to try and do the best with what we got. But I've got a few nuts and bolts, I could do something with that, so it's fine. But yeah, we're gonna swap this over in a sec. I won't be filming this bit because I feel like these are gonna piss out of fuel, and I'm not fucking letting it leak all in the phone and shit. So I'll keep you lot posted. All right, so mission complete. It's not bolted in yet. I made a little bit of a mess, but it's fine. Need to put the bracket on, need to get another bolt, sorting out in a sec. But whilst I'm waiting for that all to dry out, I'm just gonna quickly get this pollen filter fitted in.
So the pollen filter was actually really easy to replace. Pop the bonnet. Below the windscreen there's a plastic panel. You're going to want to remove 3 T25 Torx screws. I removed all 5 because I wanted to clean up under there because this car's absolutely filthy. And there was a bunch of leaves and twigs in there that I wanted to get out. Lift the cover up and the pollen filter is sat on the passenger side of the dashboard. And I'm not going to lie, this is probably the worst pollen filter I've ever seen in my life. This thing was absolutely filthy. Where is it? Where is it? Right, as you know, cabin filter should be either white or yellow, would you say? Yeah?
Check that out. Oh, yuck. Fucking gross. It's a little bit of white, but yeah. It's definitely the dirtiest one I've ever seen. How you, Yardino? Nice. Well, that's all done, bolted back on. Gonna quickly fit this bracket back on now that we've got a new bolt for it. And then, yeah, job's a good one.
Done. Show ya.
We've got, hold up. We've got a makeshift bolt for now. Does the job so it's staying in. I'm gonna trim the end off of it. But that will be fine for now. New fuel filter. The lines are in enough. We're happy with that. A little bit of movement in this, so we will need to sort this out. But for now, they ain't going anywhere, so great success. Oh, so it has. Wings are next. We need to prime the fuel pump to go to the filter. You do that 3 times, and you'll hear the tone change as it goes through it. And then, moment of truth. Nah. Looks clean to me. Wait. Yep.
Oh, what's good, people? Another sunny day in paradise. So, back on our driveway. Got the wings, got a workbench. I'm gonna see what we can do. Obviously, got the filler to sand down. Got some panels to beat. So I'm gonna get the time lapse on it and see what we can do. Yeah. So as you can see, we're sanding down the last of the filler from 2 days prior. Obviously, we want to get a nice smooth finish on the exterior because that's where the wrap's going. We're going to take our time with this. Obviously, I've time-lapsed this just because you guys don't want to be sat here for hours watching me just sand down a piece of metal with wood sandpaper. Obviously, we're using the sanding block, 60 and 80 and maybe even 120 grit as well. We got like a multi-pack of different ones. But yeah, we're just like feathering through it. Obviously, starting at the lower grits and gradually getting higher and higher just to get a smooth finish. And after we've obviously sanded it down to a level we're happy with, we decided decided to spray the inside first, obviously as a tester. I've had a couple experiences, obviously spray painting, but not on an automotive side of things. Obviously when I was younger, like the BMX and the scooters and whatever, but you know, this is my first time doing like spray painting on it for an automotive purpose. So doing multiple layers of primer, and this is how it turned out. Alright, so it's done. Got, it's probably the best we're gonna get it.
Unfortunately, there's a bug that's just landed on that peak, and there's a couple imperfections there from the filler, a little hole, but it's cool. It's my first time using the body filler and priming, so I can't argue with that, I don't think. Obviously, this bit's gonna be pretty much hidden anyway. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Need to get some panel beating hammers for the other wing and sand it down and prime it a little bit, but the other wing's not too bad. It's just that dent that we've got to get out, but so far so good. We also decided to spray the other wing, even though we haven't done the panel beating properly yet. Obviously we have to do that at a later date because we had to order specialised hammers to do that with. We still thought we would fill and prime what we could, and then obviously when we need to get back to it later on, we can obviously sort that, no problem. We pretty much only sanded down, filled and primed the inside anyway, so this was obviously just a nice little thing to do now to save us time in the future. I was in the inner side of the second wing, and we ran out of paint, so I opened up the second can. It's leaking. There's a dodgy can, so like splatters all over. I mean, obviously it doesn't really matter 'cause it's on the inside, but it's just annoying. But I mean, it looks all right. I'll have to do, won't it? It's on the inside anyway. Yeah, still got to beat the panel on this one anyway. So I know I wasn't going to change the head unit, all right, but because of the plans I got for it, kind of had to. And I already had one laying around from old Astra VXR. Good old Pioneer. Pissing about at the moment with ripping this one out to see if it fits in there. It's very tight. I don't really fancy sawing these two down. I know like it's possible. I've seen people do it on the forums and that. So we could just chisel these away, or well, not chisel, but like cut these down, sand them down. But we're going to try and remove these brackets because it's a very, very snug fit. However, I actually do think if we remove this, this little bit here will come up, we'll be able to slot that straight in. If that's the case, then sweet. Then I will just need like the black fascia that goes around it, which is extremely hard to find. So we'll get back to you. 2 seconds. What's good, people? Right. The cage is naked. Let's see what happens. Can only try. Right. I know you have to be a little bit forceful sometimes, right? No way! Shoutout! Alright. There we go. Now we need to get a trim that fits perfectly around that. Which we can't do. Could 3D print it actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, could 3D print it.
That could be
I don't know how like we'd work out the dimensions and that. Probably just the gaps and then just...
Yeah, just take a measurement.
Well, we could just get a rough idea and then sand it down.
Yeah.
Sweet. I will miss this premium sound system. SC801. The finest in the 90s. Even though I don't have the code for it. Sorry, pal. You've been replaced. New, younger, sexier model. Alright, you can stop it though.
I love it when you talk like that.
It fits. The adapter's coming this week. The new speakers are coming this week. We're going to put the old head unit back in for now. And then we're going to just wire it all up, make sure it's all done proper. And we'll do all the speakers at the same time. So we just want to test fit it, make sure it will fit. I do need to try and find a fascia and a bracket at the back because someone, not naming any names, decided to push the thing through. So let's fish it out. Oh. But anyway, in a bit. Oh, nice and easy. Even a thing like that. Alright. 1, 2. Make sure that's the right way up. Little retro cables. Bang that in. It doesn't need to be in like too tight because it's not even getting used. So.
pretty cool that these have built-in clips in it. Now you know why radio theft in the 90s was so high. Basically giving it to you for free. Mental. Although glove box are getting to. Props to them lot, they're getting noticed. Mental, mate. Thing off. I'm going to attempt the glove box in a sec. Just trying to work out the best approach, because when we got the scrapyard one out, literally got the snips and felt quite bad doing it, but saw rip, because there's like terrible bolts here and you can't actually get to them without the glove box being open. So I'm gonna have to get the old Stanley on this, rip the flap off. Even then, the bracket, oh, that bracket's not even on there because we snapped off of that. That's not even the right one. Where is the old glove box?
I don't know.
Well, it's just, oh, that wasn't even, we didn't have that, do you remember? That was actually ripped out. We just had the fascia, which is back there. But we got another, did we get another fascia? I don't remember. No.
Everyone...
Oh no, we got the full box. Yeah, that's the other thing as well. We got full replacement glove box.
Yeah.
Insert and door. But we do have a spare door, so whichever one's in better condition. Although, to be fair, that's pretty clean, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you see, like, if I show on here, these were bolted in underneath. That's really weird. You have to put the lid on first. You have to put the lid on first. You have to put the tray in first, and then... No, yeah, that is it. You've got to put the lid on first, and then slide that over it, and then you've got to lock these in with these little pieces. This was a bit butchered. That's anyway. And then you've got all these fascia screws. It's right. It's right. We'll get to the bottom of it. Probably time lapse it for you lot. Stay tuned.
If you've been following this channel from the start, you'll know in episode 4, it took me absolutely ages to mess around with this glove box. So I thought I'd time-lapse it for you lot to save you lot the struggle. Here's the time-lapse of me installing the new glove box insert, which actually took a bit longer than we expected. But it's done, it's all good. Unfortunately, I had to take it back out, but you'll see that in a video very soon.
Yo, it's good people. Alright, we're going to scrapyard to try and get that glove box latch and the bonnet latch, because we snapped my one.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. We managed to do the swap with my electrical specialist.
Yeah, boy.
Sorted out, sorted right out with that. Obviously we thought we couldn't get the cage on, but we managed to sort it out. Let's have a little gans.
It's got to be one of us, isn't it? Ooh.